Scooby-Doo Frankencreepy is a pretty decent film and it definitely has a lot of gorgeous, spooky animation. This is a feature-length animated film from 2014. It's directed by Paul McAvoy and written by Jim Krieg, and this focuses on Velma's ancestral home that she inherits, an ancestral castle to be more precise, in Transylvania, and initially she wants nothing to do with this, and there is a reason for it, but I won't go into too much detail. But the gang end up going there because we have a mystery involving the character of the Baron, which I thought was a pretty nice way to kickstart the story. But then we also have this, if you like, Frankencreepy character, and this I thought was quite good fun because I had an image in my head of what I thought this character would look like, and I was way off. I'm not going to include any images of what it looks like because the element of surprise is pretty great, but it looks nothing like what I would have expected, and I kind of appreciate that because there are a lot of films, of course there are many films and cartoons that have a kind of Mary Shelley-esque Frankenstein's creature kind of character, and they all look very similar. Not quite the case here, and I think that worked very well. We do have a lot of different things going on. There are a lot of different characters. There are a lot of different mysteries that may or not be connected. And I think everything flows really well. The pacing is great. We're introduced to new elements at a pretty steady rate. So it keeps things really fresh and really interesting. The narrative, really great. Then we have the animation. And I'm not saying I don't like the more brightly coloured Scooby-Doo cartoons, because I do. But my favourites, whether it's a Scooby-Doo feature film or a cartoon, I prefer the ones that have a more classic gothic type feel to them, whether we have gothic architecture or classic creatures. I just find they're so much more fun and exciting for my personal tastes. And we get a lot of that here. We definitely get a really satisfying amount of that here. So I was very happy with the animation as well. So we have great animation, interesting, very well executed story. We have some really great characters in this, and Iago, I really liked Iago particularly, but all of the characters, in fact, I thought were either really likeable or really well done. This might be one of my favourite Scooby feature films that I've seen in a while. There are many of them. I don't know which my all-time favourite would be so far, but Frankencreepy is a contender. Very impressed with it, very happy with it. If you're a Scooby-Doo fan, and you haven't seen it, or maybe you've seen it and you don't remember it, I'd say Scooby-Doo Frankencreepy is one that's definitely worth watching.